Hello, and welcome to the Daily Gas for October 23rd, 2025, called Killer by Clover. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits do not repeat in cages and must sum to the indicated totals. So, what does that mean? Well, if you take a look here, it seems like our cages are symmetric here, at least in their shape and placement, not necessarily in their values, but we have these things which are cages. These are our dotted dashed regions. In this case, these 8 cells are all contained within the same cage here. So these 8 cells must sum to 36 as indicated here. These, also 8 cells, will sum to 41, these to 37, so on and so forth throughout the grid here. And that's it. Those are the rules. Let's just jump right into it. All right, so what is going on with these cages here? Well, they all have very high sums, and that actually makes perfect sense. Um, the reason is because 8 digits, and there's actually 8 cages as well. Um, 8 digits will have some very high sums, with a minimum of 36 and a maximum of 44. Um, The reason is because the digits 1 to 9 once each will sum to 45. Um, so if you subtract 9, for example, you would get 36. So this cage will have every digit in it except for 36. And the way we do that is just by looking at the total and subtracting it from 45. So in this case, this cage will contain all digits except for 4, because 45 minus 41 is 4. So what does that mean? Well, we know that the 4 in this box will have to go here. We know that oh yeah, and we can also apply this in another interesting way as well, which I wasn't even thinking about. Yeah, like where does 2 and 1 go in this? Yeah, okay, so there's a lot of things happening here. Let's start with this one because we were already looking at that cage, and this is what I noticed first. 2 and 3 need to go in this cage, but it can't go in this same box, which means this must be 2, this must be 3. Same can happen with the 4, 5. This will be 5, this will be 4. 6, 7, this will be 6. 6, this will be 7. 43. First of all, let's also, I'm forgetting to do the the extra digit that cannot go in the cage. Um, and then finally 8 1 gives us 8 1 with 9 smack dab in the center. What else that does for us is over here, we know that 1 and 2 have to exist somewhere here. Well, 2 points across this way, so it must be 2. 1 points across, must go this way, because again, it can't repeat within the cage. And then from 36, we know that that's 9, so it must be a 9 in the corner. 37, just like this, we'll have the 8 in the corner, because the 4 will go here, and the 3 will go here. 5 will go here. This will be 1 because of the 44, and the 6 will go here. Lots of nice little patterns. 7, 8, and then 42. We're missing 3, and that is a 3 in the corner right there. So now how do we proceed? Essentially, it's going to be Sudoku, because no matter how we fill out these cages, because of what we've already put into the grid, it is impossible for these cages to not sum to their indicated values. Like, we've done the legwork. All these cages by default will sum to their indicated values. So we don't need to do anything else except for Sudoku. So one step at a time, we'll go through and see, can I place like ones, for example? No. Can I place twos? Aha. 2, we can place a 2 here. We can place a 2 here. We can place a 2 here. Threes. Place a 3 here. And we can move on to 4s. 4 gives us 4. 4, 4. And then 4 here. That is all our 4s. 5s. Not as kind to us. 6s. And actually, one second. Can we do this? This is 3 and 9. Okay, not immediately. We can't do 3, 9. 3, 9, 1, 6, 7. Can't be 1, this can't be 7. Okay, we'll go back. 6s. 6, we get 6 here. Otherwise, 6 here, and 6 here, and 6 here, and 6 here. So we're done with 6s. 7s. Okay, 7 definitely looks like we can do some work. All right, we get 7 here, but actually, we're left with an X-wing here. Oh yeah, 1, 7. It's not an X-wing because we know that this has to be 3, 9. So this is 1, 7 like this. And this extra 1 does give us 1 here, gives us 1 here. So we're now done with 1s. Let's jump back to, no, wait, what was it? 3s? Yeah, 3s we hadn't been able to complete. We can do 3 here. Oh yeah, and of course it's this, which we can't resolve, the 3, 9. All right, 7s are now actually done because it was the X-wing and we were able to resolve that. Across we are missing 5, so let's do that real quick. And actually I've completely missed. Yeah, we have all of these that just have one more digit remaining. I don't know how I managed to do that. 9, 3. 3 gives us 3, gives us 3, so that should be our 3's done. From the column, we're missing 9 as well. That gives us 9 here. Getting a little distracted with 9s, but that's fine. 9 and 9 and 9. That is all of our 9s. So at this point, we're just going to be filling in some blanks. These are our 5s. We still need a 5 here and here. This will be 8. This is 8. This is 8. This is 8. And this is 5. And we're done in 5 minutes and 45 seconds with Killer by Clover. So, with that, hopefully you enjoyed. And, as always, thank you for watching.